Technology is great when it works, but sometimes it can be frustrating when it's not. Hi, everybody. I'm Cora Naylor, energy healing practitioner, and I facilitate manifestation circles. And I'm super excited to introduce my friend Anahita today because Anahita is going to help you with those things you get frustrated with. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Good to be here. Thank you, Cora, for having me.
Yeah, I know this is a newer thing for you, so I'm interested to know, maybe give the people a little bit of background on, how you got started and how you got into this technology business of yours.
Yeah, I've been running my businesses for the past 20 something years, and I've always been good at technology. So I've been building my own websites, business websites since 2008. And anything like since 2008, you had to jump onto online business in many different ways with the beginning of social media and all the constant changes. And I've always been good at it. And I thought this was a prerequisite to owning your business until last year that I took a course to create online courses for my clients. That I realized there are a lot of six-figure, seven-figure income business women, especially women, that they're not confident in their use of technology. They were frustrated. They were spending way too much money that they were supposed to, and basically they were letting technology to slow them down or hold them back because they had the knowledge to help people. And I just realized, no, it's not everyone that is good with technology. And it kind of light me up to help more people than I usually do, because for the past 20 years, a lot of colleagues, friends had came to me. I had helped them build their own websites, or I had done a few things for them, but never thought of it as a new business. And since I like to change my business model or type every 10 or 12 years, I thought that's a good way to make changes and be new. And that keeps me young.
Yeah, nice. Is there anything that you think any areas where people get more frustrated than others that you've seen so far?
Um, yeah, I think a lot of people get frustrated in the unknowing things. Like they know that they have to have a lead magnet, and they hear all these information from everywhere. But some of the terminology is actually used interchangeably, and people don't know what are these terminology about. And some people that I talk to, they have everything in place. It's just that they don't know how it works together.
Mm.
So that is one part that is a frustration. The other thing that I see a lot is in terms of people Google things and now Chat GPT things, and they go through a few hours of training online, and at the end, they still can't figure out their technology. And that is a waste of their time and a waste of their confidence in their ability to use their technology. So those are the two things that I see a lot. Um, and then just in general, getting traction and getting people getting visibility to their tech and website is another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many because there's a lot of different products where it's like an all-in-one, and then a lot of times people are sort of hobbling together pieces.
Yeah.
Um, and do you have any recommendations for people that are doing, maybe they're doing all the things and should they be going for an all-in-one, or what's your kind of recommendation for people?
My recommendation is actually talk to somebody who knows all the systems. A lot of people, like, I don't feel like any entrepreneur who's not techie should pick their own, all of their platforms on their own. They should talk to an advisor, to somebody who has done this. So to for somebody else to see the big picture. Everything falls under an umbrella and say, okay, you don't need these 5 different platforms to pay for. You only need 3. Or you can get by with 2 and get a free one that, like, a lot of these platforms, especially when you start, you don't need all these bells and whistles. Something free and something simple we can get you by that is not as complicated, so you get more comfortable, and then when you know that this thing is actually working and this is your path, then you can move on and operate to a paid version. That's my opinion. But in general, yes, a lot of all-in-one is a good one. They're good. There are very good platforms out there. But a lot of platforms actually have overlapping as well.
Yeah.
So I saved a client about $300 a year in her business. A business takes at least a 10-year business. We're talking about a business that lasts. Just to tell her, you know what, you don't need to pay for this new platform, because you're on the platform that you already know how to work with. If you upgrade just by $10 a month, you can get all the things that you're paying about $40 a month on this other platform that you want to add, and then learn how to work with it. So these are the things that an advisor can quickly figure out within an hour or 2. They can give you all the platforms that you need and tell you how to register, so you're not stuck with them if you don't feel like, no, I don't like the way this one works, I can't work with this. Unfortunately, a lot of, especially new entrepreneurs, see like reviews and hear things on like Google things.
Yeah.
And they sign up for 3 years or 4 because there is a good discount on it. And then they're stuck with a platform that they don't like, but they paid for 3 years and they can't get out of it.
Yeah. So, Anahita, who typically would come to you? Like, do you have an area that you specialize in?
Yes, I
who
specialize in I specialize in websites and email marketing and automation. Aside from teaching technology on a number of things, I have people who come to me that I don't know how to set up or sync my Google Calendar with my Outlook calendar, or those kind of odd things. I do those one-off trainings as well, but my specialty is on websites with proper content, branding, and SEO, websites that actually convert, and automation and email marketing, so that we save a lot of time and money for entrepreneurs in terms of their processes. I create a process for them that when a client comes to them as a friend on social media and they sign up for something free, what is the process, and everything is automated, so they don't even need to do anything one-on-one.
Yeah, automation is awesome. And is there a specific kind of website that you specialize in? Because I know there's different ones. People use WordPress or other things.
Yeah, I specialize in WordPress, but I have done Wix and Squarespace websites as well. My preferred platform is WordPress. But yeah, like I have clients that, as I said, they paid for Wix for 3 or 4 years, and now they're stuck with it. They can't get out until, like, I have a lot of clients that they tell me, you're building a WordPress website within 3 years for me. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And I know you wanted to offer the listeners something today, because you do have a free offer for them if they're looking for some help.
Yes, I wanted to offer either a website audit, a free website audit, or a technology breakthrough session. for them. So these are the two sessions that two different services that I have for. Like the longer version is a paid version, but I have a 30-minute free call for your audience to either come and show me their websites and their concerns, and I will teach them or tell them what they need for their website to convert. And for the tech breakthrough session, in that 30 minutes, whatever I can teach them is theirs.
Yeah, awesome. That's perfect. So yeah, we'll have all those in the comments later for anybody that wants to take Anahita up on that, because it can be so confusing, and it's going to save you hours and hours if you can get somebody that kind of is in the know and can give you some tips on that. So that's great. Thank you for offering that.
Absolutely.
And before we let everyone go, I just wanted to talk for a few minutes because Anahita was a participant in one of my magical manifestation circles, and I'd love to hear from her what that experience was like, because a lot of people are still not sure what these manifestation circles are about and what happens there. So if you wanted to share a few things, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I love the fact that you call them magical, because they're really magical. And I don't know how to like how to explain this, but like I was in a group that I felt energetically held, and I felt that anything was possible. And we say like manifestation, and people think like, oh yeah, manifestation is like, I want this and I get this. But I feel like in that group, and after the group, when I looked at it, I felt like this manifestation was like a way of being. It was very different, because like I came with as you know, I came in with a certain dollar value that I wanted to manifest. I didn't manifest that within the time frame that I wanted, and I knew it wasn't even logical. It wasn't something that I should have aimed for. But the funny thing is that the things that I got from the group, it put me in a pathway that I lived the lifestyle, and I shifted, my paradigm shifted, it feels like I entered a new, those bubble universes that they say.
Yeah.
I entered a new bubble universe of myself, in a way that I lived and I keep living the lifestyle of the person who has that dollar value income.
Yeah.
That was like, I felt like, yes, maybe on paper, I didn't manifest that. But in reality, I manifested the lifestyle and the happiness and the feeling that that person gets. And by the way, I'm reaching, maybe the time frame was wrong. I'm reaching that manifestation by the end of the year. I know that I'm reaching that by the end of the year. So I would say to anybody who wants to try it, there is no harm in it. Just try it, and you will absolutely love this.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I do always love to let people know that too, because we only meet for 6 weeks. We meet once a week for 6 weeks in the circles. So the expectation isn't that we're necessarily going to get that thing, because it might be a longer term thing. But like you said, everybody gets something that they need, and it's something unexpected. And that's the beautiful thing with these circles. And they create these little mini communities as well. So I'm so happy that you were able to join and to share with us.
My pleasure. And as I said, like, I can't even imagine my life before your group.
Yeah.
So like, it put me completely in a different path. It's in a better path, and like, everybody can say like, I'm a happier person for it.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming on and sharing what you're doing. Again, everybody, if you're watching this still, we'll have the links in the comments. We'll have the links for Anahita's offer. I'll put in some information also about the manifestation circles. And thanks for joining. So thanks so much. And we'll see everybody again soon.
And I hope I see some of you in one of the manifestation circles.
That'd be awesome. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Thank you.